Forbes published a number that stopped me in my tracks. $3.4 billion. Yes, that is how much America stands to lose because international students are not coming to US universities this fall. India alone is down 14%, doctoral applications down 21%, and the reason? Visa delays, OPT uncertainty, 4-year caps. Everything that we've been covering on this channel is now showing up in the numbers. So today in this very special segment, in this very special video, we'll tell you exactly what this means for Indian students, for Indian families, and for the United States of America. Namaskar. My name is Neha Upadhyay and you all are watching Ego's Global. So let us start with the numbers and talk about that. Published by Forbes based on a major analysis by NAFSA and JB International. International student enrollment at US universities is projected to fall 9.5% in fall 2026. That is 111,000 fewer students compared to last year. If we talk about the economic impact, $3.4 billion in lost revenue, nearly 40,000 fewer jobs across America. And to understand how significant that is, international students contributed $43 billion to the American economy last year and supported more than 355,000 jobs. In 1 year, because of visa problems and policy uncertainty, that contribution is shrinking dramatically. Now here is the direct connection to Indians. Common App data confirmed that international submissions for 2026-2027 fell 9% overall, but India specifically fell 14%, one of the steepest declines of any country in the world. Doctoral program applications from international students fell 21%, admissions fell 17%. These are not small movements. These are thousands of Indian families who looked at what is happening in America right now and said, no, not this year. Not under these conditions, and that decision multiplied across thousands of families is what is showing up as $3.4 billion in lost revenue for America. Now you'll be asking why Indians are pulling back. So here is exactly why. And there are several things happening at the same time. First thing, visa processing delays. The Trump administration paused new student visa interviews in May 2026. Massive backlogs formed. Indian students who applied waited months with no clear answers, no dates, no certainty. Second thing, the F1 4-year cap. Starting from September 15, a duration of status is gone. Maximum 4 years is something which creates serious problems for PhD students. Not only for PhD students, but for research students, medical students. Anyone in a program that takes longer than 4 years, it is problem for all those students. Third thing, OPT uncertainty. The administration has been openly discussing charging $100K for OPT or eliminating it entirely. And for Indian families who see OPT as the bridge between graduation and a career, that uncertainty is making them rethink the entire investment. Why spend $200K on an American degree if you cannot even work there after you graduate? Now let's talk about what universities are saying on this. 63% of US universities, nearly 2/3, they expect their international student enrollment to decline this fall. Only 11% expect an increase. And these are not just numbers on a spreadsheet. These are real consequences for real institutions. Research labs losing their best researchers, doctoral programs losing their top candidates, classrooms becoming less diverse, and universities that built entire departments around the contributions of Indian students, suddenly finding those students are choosing to go somewhere else. Now here is the bigger irony that I think is worth pausing on. America is projecting a $3.4 billion loss because it made itself less welcoming to the students who built its universities. Indian students pay full tuition, they fund research, they fill labs, they contribute $43 billion to the American economy every single year. And in return, visa interviews were paused, OPT is being threatened, student visas are being capped at 4 years, and so much uncertainty has been created that Indian families are choosing Canada, Germany, UK, Australia over US. Countries that are actively competing for exactly the talent America is pushing away. And America, according to Forbes, is going to lose $3.4 billion for that choice. Now, what NAFSA is saying, the most important international education organization in America, NAFSA is saying administration to prioritize visa processing for students immediately before the academic year starts. NAFSA is also saying to preserve OPT, saying it is, critical for addressing labor shortage in STEM fields and reconsider policies that are creating uncertainty for prospective students globally. The executive director of NAFSA said it directly. She said, "These projections underscore what we have long warned. The direction America is heading is devastating for international education, and the $3.4 billion loss is only the beginning." So, if your child is also planning to apply to American universities, apply as early as possible. The visa process is slow. The earlier you start, the better your chances of getting through before backlogs get worse. Also, you need to seriously research alternate destinations like Canada, Germany, UK, Australia. I mean, these countries are not just backup options anymore. In so many cases, they offer better post-study work rights, they are of lower cost and a significantly more welcoming environment for Indian students right now. So it's all up to you. You have to do research before you, enroll yourself to any of the universities. The choice is yours, whether you still want to go to the US for your higher studies or you want to choose the alternates. Whatever works in your favor, you can choose. So that's all in this video. See you in the next one. Stay tuned to Ecos Global.